Hi everyone, this is Becca from Becca's Music Room. I'm a music teacher who talks about teacher tips, teacher life, teacherpreneurs, and all things that might hopefully make your life just a little bit easier. Today I'm here to talk about all of my kindergarten and all my first and second grade lessons that I'm doing this month of like end of October and November. I do not teach kindergarten, which is why I was confused by that. If you enjoy this video, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share so other people can find it as well. Alright, so I am switching these up a little bit. I usually do all of my lessons in one video, but they were just so long that it was really difficult for me and difficult for everybody else. Sorry, my dog is like all up in my face. Why don't you lay down? Butts. There, okay, that's halfway. I normally do all of my videos, all of my lessons together, but it was just taking too long and the videos were ridiculously long, so I'm trying not to do that anymore. So instead, I'm going to do my first and second grade together and then my third, fourth, and fifth grade together. So this is my first and second grade video. I'll link the other one down below. And we're gonna jump on in. Now, if you are new around here, you should know I teach elementary music, first of all. Secondly, I teach these same students for a week and then I have a different set of kids the next week. So like this week I had the same kids Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then next week I have a different set of kids all of those days. So it's a little bit wonky. It works out better than it sounds. It sounded terrible, but it actually works out pretty well. So I'm gonna say, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you can translate that into week 1, week 2, week 3. All right, so on Monday, my first graders walk in and the first thing we do is pick some apples. So this is a little make-believe thing where we pretend like we're walking in the orchard and then we see a tree, we pick an apple, take a big bite, and then either it's a good apple and we say, mmm, or it's bad and we say, ew, yuck. And normally I will pick the first couple ones and then I'll let the kids pick after that, and we'll do different things. So sometimes we like stretch really far, or we'll like climb up the ladder, climb down the ladder, and just different things to make it kind of silly. But it's fun, it's easy, and it warms up their voices with the mms, and the just kind of get them used to doing different things. Then we learned the song Apple Tree. So I think everyone in the world knows this song, but if you don't, it goes, apple tree, will your apples fall on me? I won't cry and I won't shout if your apples knock me out. Now there's different versions of this song like there are of most folk songs, but the one that I do is just So and Me, and I do that because we are learning about So and Me here today. So we sing it and I usually have them show their shoulders and their legs, which is what we normally do, and so I'll sing it high, high, low, high, high, low, high, high, low, low, high, high, low, and have them echo every phrase, and then we'll change it to apple tree, will your apples fall on me? And so we're getting that like high, low, and then we have the visuals, and it just works really well. And we talk about how sometimes they're high and sometimes they're low. And I introduce them to a staff and we just like look at it really quickly and say, okay, so this one's up high, so it's gonna be high. This one's down low, so it's gonna be low. And that's pretty much where we leave it. Then we learn about folk music. My district does a program called Musical Explorers. So we learn about 3 different types of music, and then we go to a concert in December, and then the same thing in the spring. So our one that we're working on right now is folk music, like specifically Appalachian Mountain folk music. So I start this by saying, Apple Tree is a folk song. We sing folk songs all the time, and sometimes we sing through different folk songs. And then I say, we're gonna learn about folk songs from Musical Explorer. So we listened to the first one. We have 2 songs. I ended up switching this around because I didn't like how I did it this week. But what I'm gonna do now is listen to the song Freight Train. And so I'm gonna teach them the chorus first and have them just sing that along with the song. It goes, freight train, run so fast. Freight train, run so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on. They won't know where I'm going. And we just listen to the rest of it and then sing that part. And actually the recording I have, she's singing like an octave lower, but I'm like, we're gonna sing up here. So we listen to that, and then we listen to the second song, which is John Henry. And John Henry is about a guy who works on the railroad. So we take our rhythm sticks and we tap the steady beat and pretend like it's our hammer. And then after we listen to the song, we read through the book John Henry, An American Legend, Story and Pictures by Ezra Jack Keats. Oh my goodness, y'all. I got this book for free. It was like one of those in a bin of like somebody wasn't teaching anymore. So like, here's a bit of books. And I picked it up because I was like, oh, perfect. We're singing a song about John Henry. And I was kind of nervous because like the pages have a lot of words on them. And I normally go with like short books for music just because we don't have a lot of time. But they loved this book. Like this week was super funky, so I ended up doing, I only saw my kids 3 days out of 5. So I did like a totally different thing than what I have here. And so I only got through half of this the first day, and I was like, all right, we're gonna have to read the next tomorrow. And they were like, no. And as soon as I got there the next day, they were like, are we gonna read the rest of the book? I was like, yes we are. Like they were so excited, which kind of surprised me, but they were really into it, which I was very happy about. So that's it for Monday. On Tuesday, the kids come in and we do our normal stuff. And then I give them a scarf, and I didn't bring home any scarves. I give them a scarf and I sing the song, I think it's called Down, Down. Yes, Down, Down, transcribed by Rachel Tannenblatt. I'm going to link to this down below. Yeah, so you can see, but basically it's about leaves, and it goes down the whole scale and then up the whole scale. So we take our scarves and we go down as I sing down, and then up as I sing up, and they usually figure out the song after a couple of repeats. And then we take our scarves and we trace our pumpkin vines. So I have this little PowerPoint. It's just got different pumpkin things going around. This is going to be available in my TBT shop for like ridiculously cheap soon. I haven't gotten that far yet, but we are going that route soon. Then we read the book Five Little Pumpkins. So this is more what I normally read, just, you know, short board book, super cute. And we read that, and then we pull out some pumpkin patterns. So yesterday I just showed them a staff, and today we used the 2-line staff at the beginning of the year with just high and low, and today I finally tell them that their real names are So and Me. And I have these little pumpkin patterns where we sing So and Me, and I always have them, you know, okay, this one's low, so it's gonna be me, and then this one's high, so it's gonna be So, and then this is low, so it's gonna be me. And we talk about how they're cousins, so they like to be near each other on the staff, but they don't like to be right next to each other because they are not brother and sister, they're cousins. So they're like close, but not next to each other. That's why they're both on a space, or they're both on a line. And the kids think that is just absolutely hilarious. And then we do, oh no, I missed one. Oh, okay. I'll pull it up on here. And then we do the matching pumpkins game. So I have a ton of matching games. If you've been around for a while, you know I'm like a matching game fanatic. And so we are doing the pumpkin matching So Me La. This is what it looks like. And I break them up into 4 groups and have them match So Me. And I just do the So Me ones, not the So Me La ones. And so they just match the letters to the notes on the staff. And I use actually I did the black and white ones on different colored sheets so that I can see, okay, here is, you know, all of the blue ones match and all the purple ones match, so that we don't have people getting things mixed up. And then after that, we listen to the song Hey Jack, which is a Music K8 song that is absolutely fantastic. It's super, super fun. And what we do is on the chorus that goes boo shaka laka laka boo shaka laka laka boo shaka laka laka boo, we play the rhythm, and then the rest of the time we play the beat. And it's just super cute and super fun, and they love it. All right, so on Wednesday, the kids come in and we do some ghost vocalization. So same kind of thing as yesterday. I always ask them, what sound does a ghost make? And they're like, ooh. So we trace each of these, and it's just easy and fun and silly. And then we listen to Hey Jack again, learn some of the words this time. We do the Down Down song along with the Glockenspiel. So we play down on the beat when we sing down, and then up when we sing up. And then we write a pumpkin story. So we are doing Writing Across the Curriculum. We're not calling it that, but that's pretty much what it is. So for this, we are doing a pumpkin story. The kids are learning about narrative writing. So we're doing this. Basically, we're making up some sort of story that goes along with a pumpkin, and we need a beginning, a middle, and an end, and then they can decorate the pumpkins to match. So if they're pumpkins, they can like show their facial expressions or whatever works to go along with that. And yeah, so we're working on the writing, working on that. On Thursday, I don't actually plan lessons for Thursday because usually I don't have actual 4-day weeks. Even like this week, I only had 3 days. And I think out of all the weeks, I'm only gonna have 1 between now and the end of these lessons. That's gonna be a normal 5-day week. So if I happen to have a 5th day, then we will either do a soundscape with the 5 little pumpkins, we'll play Feed the Monster, which I have a link down below because that's wonderful, or we'll do something else. So there's that. On Friday, we work on some folk songs again. So we listen to both of our Musical Explorers ones, and we make a bonfire with boom whackers, and we sit around it, and I take my ukulele and we play through just some folk songs we already know, some that are just really easy and we can pick it up really quickly, and talk about, you know, that's how folk songs are passed down, and that's what folk songs are. Basically, it's just you listen to people sing and you learn how to sing it. Then on Friday, we do this little Sew Me exit ticket or quiz or whatever you want to call it. It is giving me information to figure out whether they understand what we're talking about or not. So there are 5 patterns on here that are all in pumpkins, and there's a key. So they color the one that says sew me orange, color the one that says me so yellow, and it basically just goes like that. I honestly thought this was going to be significantly harder than it was, especially this week. I only saw my kids 3 days, and so I thought they were going to be like totally lost, but they did really stinking well, so I was quite happy with that. Then at the end, we are going to play a game if they earn all their points for the week. So we are either going to play Apple Tree. There's a couple different versions. I have seen a London Bridge version. The one that I have been doing is a passing game, so you sing and pass on the beat, and whoever gets passed on out is out. Or we're going to play a pumpkin passing game. So pretty much the same game, just 2 different ways to play it. All right, 2nd grade. Some of 2nd grade stuff lines up and some does not. So 2nd grade comes in, and the first thing we do is listen to In the Hall of the Mountain King, and we keep the steady beat in our feet, and we feel it get faster and faster and faster. Then we listen to Hey Jack, and we do the beat and the rhythm. My dog finally laid down. I just need her to stay there. Okay, so first thing we do on Monday is we listen to In the Hall of the Mountain King, and we keep the steady beat in our feet, so we start slow and get faster. Then we listen to Hey Jack and play the beat versus the rhythm. So we did beat, then we did beat and rhythm, then we go to the rhythm, and we sing our song Baa Baa Black Sheep, which we learned last time they were here, and we play the rhythm. And so I show them we're doing have you any wool, because we're focusing on half notes. So we're looking at that wool, the long notes, and then after we play the rhythm, I show them all the beats, and we talk about how ba has 1 word on a beat, but wool has 2 whole beats all to itself. And then we go through this PowerPoint. So it says, let's review our rhythms. What are these notes? And so we talk about each one. Each of these gets a heartbeat to themselves. But in our song, we have some long notes like wool and full, and they have 2 heartbeats to themselves. So they sound, we call them ta. And I'm not teaching them the real name yet, so we either call it ta or long ta. And I show them what the half note looks like, and then we play have you any wool and talk about how that's a long ta, and then we sing it while we point to the rhythms up here, and we like play some of the rhythms before it, and they pick that up really stinking quickly, and so really works quite well. Then we do our folk music. We do the same lesson that 1st grade does because we're doing the same program, because we're all doing that. So yeah, on Tuesday we sing the song Pumpkin on the Vine. So this one is super cute. It goes, The pumpkin on the vine, the pumpkin on the vine. I picked the one that weighed a ton, and that's the one that's mine. It's the A section, and the B goes, pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin on the vine. Pumpkin, pumpkin, that's the one that's mine. So we do that, and then we pull out some pumpkin rhythms. So these are different rhythms. I do not show them the half rest because we didn't learn it yet, but we'll go through these. And so what I have been doing is on the pumpkin on the vine, the pumpkin on the vine, we are walking and trying to look for a good pumpkin. And then on the B section, the pumpkin, pumpkin, we go down and we try to pick up a pumpkin on each beat. So it's like pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin on the vine. So that's really helpful. And then at the end, we play some rhythms of our pumpkins that we found when we were walking around. I didn't actually have them walking around because y'all, my second graders were struggling. So I don't trust them to walk around the room. Just being honest, but that's where we are. Then after that, we learn the apple tree song as well, and we take our little apples erasers and we put them on the staff, and we figure out how to write or put apples on the staff to the tune of Apple Tree. And then when that is over, we do an In the Hall of the Mountain King video of instruments. So it like has rhythms on the board and we play our instruments along with it. Depending on time, we either do like everybody gets rhythm sticks or everybody gets drums, or we might do like half and half and then switch, just depending on, you know, do I have 5 minutes or do I have 20 minutes? So that's where we are with that. On Wednesday, the kids come in, we echo rhythms in different places. So I'll play like ta, 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 and then the next one might be on my legs, ti, 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 ta. Different things like that, just to kind of get them moving around a little bit. Then we do the pumpkin on the vine again. If they're good, I might let them move around this time, but probably not. And then we do the 5 Little Pumpkins soundscape. So I read the 5 Little Pumpkins and we add instruments to each one. Then we're listening to the John Henry song and talking about what happens at the beginning, middle, and end of this song. So I have this little train. I did not make this. It's from the Musical Explorers website, but actually it is open to the public, so I can put a link down below so you can go get it. And it has the beginning, middle, and end. We write what happened in the story, and then they can draw a little picture in the train, which is super cute. On Thursday, if I happen to have them, then we will either do the Folk Tunes Campfire, or we will do something with Vivaldi's or we'll do something with Vivaldi's Autumn, but I won't see them, so it won't matter. On Friday, we're listening to Hey Jack one more time and going through our pumpkin rhythms. Then we are doing the Somi coloring sheet that the other kids are doing, and we're also doing a Somi composition page. Let me see if I can find that. So we're also doing a Somi composition. I can't find the pumpkin that I wanted, but basically it is this but without the stuff in the middle. And so the kids are just making a Somi composition and writing the letters underneath for what's so and what's me. Then after that, we play our game, which is pumpkin passing, because I don't actually have a pumpkin that I can use for pumpkin passing. And that is all that we're doing for 1st and 2nd grade. I hope you enjoyed this video. If it was helpful, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I will post everything that is available now down below, and check back because some things like my pumpkin composition or pumpkin writings are not available yet, but they will be soon. So double check and come back if you are interested in any of those, and come back to see what we're doing with 3rd through 5th grade. I hope this was helpful. If so, make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and have a wonderful week.